there, Juggies. It's your old pal, McJuggerNuggets here. Welcome to Juggies Powwow. Yes, that's right. We're standing today because, well, give me a standing ovation because when Jesse's standing, that means shit's about to get real. It's about to go down for this powwow. This was requested to me by billions of people, and it's one I'm extremely passionate about as well. And that is the concept, the topic of haters, trolls, and bullies. Now the reason I lumped bullies in here is because honestly I consider these types of people, the scum of the earth, this big category of bad guys, as bullies, especially in the cyber sense of the word. So let's get started. Let's start off with haters. I am a hater of haters, just so we're clear. This topic comes at a very convenient time. I just released a music video with my girlfriend Juliet, and we did a video called Keep You, and you can find that here. The dislikes we received on that thing was absurd. It got like over 1,000 dislikes compared to like 2,000 likes, and there's been some hateful things to someone who's expressing herself, and it's bullshit. I can understand the adverse reaction to it because it's content that you wouldn't normally see on this channel, at least as of lately. I've been uploading covers with my girlfriend for the last year and a half now. It's just that we have a lot of new faces around here, and they're like, what the frick is this? So immediately, if you don't understand it, they're not gonna like it. Okay, fair enough. But when you go out of your way to say hurtful things in the comments, just plain rude things to her, even going on to her channel and saying hateful things, that's when I start to think, what the hell is wrong with these people? And after much thought, really, haters, trolls, and bullies are all the same. They're hurling negative, hurtful things at people, whether digitally or in real life. And why is that exactly? Honestly, it all comes down to them having negative feelings about themselves. It's like almost a denial defense mechanism or displacement. Displacement being the old kick the dog defense mechanism where, oh hey, I got fired from my job or so-and-so broke up with me. I'm not gonna self-hurt. Instead, I'm gonna hurt somebody else to make me feel better. And the reason I say kick the dog is, yeah, you get fired from your job, I'm pissed off, I'm gonna go home and kick my dog. The dog didn't do anything to you, you got fired, dumbass! Now the reason why I and Juliet were the subject to these hate comments, and all YouTubers that have any type of popularity, or even ones that don't, the reason we're subjected to these things is because of that idea right there. And then it comes down to what's going on in these people's lives to really go this all out and send some hate. One big reason I'd say is I can see a very positive correlation between those who have significant followings and those who receive hate. It seems the more popular you get, the more hate you receive as well. And I think that comes down to an envy, jealousy thing, where people are like, I'm feeling very insecure and downtrodden about my life, and I see all these people that love this person for whatever reason, and I don't like that I don't have that, so I fucking hate you! It also could have to do with just negative life situations. Oh, my home life sucks. Oh, I don't have any money. Oh, all this crap. Trust me, I understand those things, but you won't see me saying anything bad about anybody. Generally. It's sometimes nice to gossip a little bit, trust me. A lot of these trolls and haters, they leave these things just as a cry out for attention. They don't know how to go about getting attention the right way. It's almost like a crybaby, whiny attitude, like, hey, you suck, oh, you go fucking kill yourself. These are all things that people have said to me plentifully. Go kill yourself? That's something you should never say to anyone, not even as a joke, because, you know, people could be on their last leg. And why anyone would think that's just something cool to say or funny, let me tell McJuggerNuggets to go kill himself. In what? I'm sorry, what? I apologize for coming off as a little bit of a hard ass while I discuss this topic, but it just grinds my gears that people like this exist, that people will go sit behind their computer, hate their life so much to feel compelled to leave something so toxic in the comments section and really just makes that person feel like shit, because all YouTubers get it, and all people get some type of hate in their life. I had someone in fan mail that said how people in school call him a dork and shit. Why? What does that do to promote anything? besides you feeling a little bit better about yourself as the bully? And does it even work out like that? Or you just feel even shittier for saying these negative things to someone? It's not a right way to go about it. And for all you trolls and haters that think you're cool and get that attention, well, think of something else. I generally only respond to those who leave extremely positive things towards me so we can further promote that. The negative bastards, the only thing you'll get from me is either I'll ignore you, I'll block you, or I'll say something back. But that's usually not a right way to go about it, because honestly, the haters and trolls and bullies will say horrible things to people and make them feel like shit. And it all comes down to the bullies and haters and trolls themselves feeling like shit. So honestly, the people I feel the most for are those that are sending the hate comments. Because they do it out of pain, they do it out of fear, and it's sad. And I don't like that happens. And if you guys ever see it in the comments, somebody saying something horrible, they could have some shit going on. And that sucks. You have my sympathies, truly. I do believe we are all great people. We are all beautiful humans, and we're generally nice to each other. But we have bad things happen to us, and we have people hurt us. And then it gets more hurt, and we kind of put it onto others, and suddenly we have this disease going around almost. And it's extremely contagious, and it's hard to get rid of sometimes. But the only way to counteract that is just by being understanding, respecting one another, and really trying to put yourself in that person's shoes, and trying to unconditionally love that person, dare I say, as corny and as stupid, as hippie-like as that sounds. I look at people like PewDiePie, you know, the top YouTuber, and I see how he disabled his comments, and I can understand why he would do something like that. Because the amount of negative hate we receive just for being popular is kind of ridiculous. It's just not right, and it shouldn't be happening, but it does. There's just a lot of power with the anonymity behind the keyboard. It's like, yeah, there's bullying in real life for sure, but once you get on the internet, it's fucking ugly. It's a war out there. It's a battlefield. So where does that leave us? I'd be lying if I said these comments don't affect us. They do, and sometimes they hurt bad. I'd say with something like YouTube, the positivity and the niceness and the support and the love outweighs all the negative. And sometimes I'd say comedy is just the best medicine and the best defense mechanism I know. It's funny to laugh at some of these comments. Because I know for me, a lot of it's just ignorant little kids who don't understand you at all. I'm probably double your age. And then once again, and it's the other reasons. They're envious or they have shit going on in their lives. And it sucks because it's really easy to hate. And it's a lot harder to be nice. It's just, for whatever reason, we just are able to pick out the flaws so perfectly. But when it comes to appreciation, we fall flat. And I could see that definitely as we get older. We just become more pessimistic, I think, as life drains the optimism and wonder out of everything. So what on earth do we do? How do we combat this situation? Well, I'll tell you what I do. When I see someone that says, Jesse, go fucking kill yourself, you're a spoiled brat, I don't like how you treat your family, I ignore it for onesies. It's easier to ignore over the internet. Just as it is easier to hurl shit out at somebody over the internet. So it's easier to ignore. But then you're just left to deal with it for yourself. And you almost feel like you're giving in to it. Like, yeah, I'm not going to respond, I'm just going to take it. And it's going to make me really upset. And you may feel like that's not effective, because it might keep coming. Usually it'll be a deterrent because the bully or whoever won't be getting a reaction from you, so it'll stop. But sometimes it doesn't stop. Perhaps it gets even worse. Perhaps they're just so determined to get a reaction from you that they up the ante and become really, really hateful. What do you do then? Or what do you do with a bully in real life? Say there's a bully in school. You have to see this guy every single day. There's no ignoring him. And that, my friends, is a hard question to answer. Do you fight back? Usually no. Usually the bully, the one that's messing with you in real life is bigger, stronger, whatever. And to fight back usually just gets him going, yes, that's what I wanted, and makes it even worse. And you can't ignore him. So how the F do you tell someone about it? Yeah, that's the one route I would suggest. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell the counselor, school teacher, somebody. But once you tell on him, bad news bears, you're going to get the shit beat out of you, and he's going to hate you even more. So, and honestly, I'm no bully expert. I'm just throwing this out here. Once again, everything is just my opinion. It's not law, okay? Dare I say this? Perhaps the best course of action would be to be like, why do you do this? He'd be like, what? What? What do you... Because I fucking hate you. Okay, that didn't go as planned. But then maybe you could be like, hey, do you want to hang out after school sometime? You want to play Halo together or something? He'd be like, what? You wanna hang out with me? Are you... What are you, fucking weird? I don't know, you wanna hang out? You wanna do something cool? You wanna ride bikes? If you went to a bully, someone who beats the shit out of you, and said you want to play Halo, like as genuinely as possible, you'd blow his mind. It's blowing my mind just thinking about it. Why didn't I do that? Because perhaps these cryouts for attention and them feeling so shitty is just them saying, hey, I wish I had somebody. I wish I could enjoy myself. I don't have anything. I'm on the edge right now. This is my only release. And for you being the target, don't know why they picked you. You could feel kind of special. Maybe they just want to be your friend. It sounds so ass backwards, but maybe it's that easy. Let me know in the comments if any of this makes sense. If you found this interesting, maybe this will help you, maybe it won't. Other words of advice, just know that it means you got something going on. You're doing something right if you got haters, so they say, and I agree with that completely. Just don't let it get to you, and just remember a lot of it comes from bad background or just crying out for attention, envy, a lot of different things. That's why they are hating on you. I'd say 99% of the time it has nothing to do with you being stupid or ugly or a loser or whatever. Because guess what? You guys are all awesome. I know that for a fact. And including the trolls, haters, and bullies, you guys are freaking awesome too. And I feel for you even more. I love you to death. I hope you enjoyed this Juggies Powwow. Make sure you subscribe for more content. And this might be where we'll do all the Juggies Powwows from now on. Just so we have that familiar, comfortable environment. Even though I'm standing and talking like a dictator. Yeah, we got some new videos coming. I'm extremely excited. And yes, it's been a while since we did a powwow. And the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. I had to do a Taylor Swift at some point. Because whenever I think of haters, I think of that song. Okay, I digress. Also, some point soon, I think I'm gonna do a McJuggerNuggets response to mean comments or troll comments, because that would be funny. I mean, at the end of the day, some of these things you gotta laugh at. Haters, okay, usually, no, it's not too funny. Bullies, no. Trolls, they're kind of like an awkward subcategory of bullies and haters, and they're just trying to get a reaction. They're big attention seekers. Some of the things they say are just hilarious. And usually, sometimes they're not really in that category. They're just, once again, just trying to get attention. And they'll say something just freaking stupid or funny just to get some reaction. So, trolls, you get a big thumbs up. Sometimes they're pretty good. You get a laugh out of me. If you're a funny troll, I might respond to you sometimes. Come get me, trolls, haters, bullies. These comments are gonna be lovely. I can't wait. What would pretty much crash the internet, break the internet, if there was all positivity in this video? I mean, no doubt about it, somebody's gonna dislike, but if we had none, we would make history together. Even all you scumbags out there, we would be a part of glorious internet history. So hit the thumbs up. We are better than this, but there's always gotta be that one guy. There's always gotta be that one guy. Alright, I can't wait to look at these comments and respond. Keep your head held high. Know you're freaking awesome. Keep it RiDGiD Juggies. I love you all. Peace the muffin out.